I ain't ever gonna forget that night. Christmas Eve on the south side of Chicago. It ain't usually much, but folks around here do try to put some lights up, make it feel special for the kids. Ain't no fancy stuff, just a few lights strung around the windows, some plastic Santas on porches. Even old Miss Robinson down the street got a little wreath on her door. That night was cold as hell, wind hitting me hard. Moms had asked me to run down to the corner store, so I threw on my hoodie and jogged over. On my way back, I saw Mr. Thompson sitting on his porch with his granddaughter on his lap, both of them looking happy. He was showing her his little toy train, same one he brings out every year, and she was laughing, wrapped up in this big old scarf. See, Mr. Thompson, he was one of the good ones around here, always checking in on people, watching the kids when they play in the street, just a real nice, quiet guy. But as I turned the corner to my block, I saw this old beater car parked across the street. A bunch of dudes sitting inside it looking all out of place. They wasn't from here. I could tell by the way they was sitting, scanning the street like it was theirs. I kept my head down, hoping they just mind their business, but then one of them yelled something out the window. I didn't catch it, I just kept walking, real slow. Next thing I knew, shots ringing out loud as hell. I ducked, but I realized they wasn't shooting at me. They was firing in Mr. Thompson's direction. I looked up, saw Mr. Thompson going down. He tried to shield his granddaughter, but he didn't have a chance. The kid started screaming and crying for her granddaddy to wake up. Blood started spreading in the snow, turning everything dark. The car took off down the street, screeching away, disappearing into the night. Neighbors started running out of their houses, screaming, looking around trying to figure out what just happened. My mom came out yelling my name, and all I could do was stand there staring at Mr. Thompson, lying there on Christmas Eve, with his blood freezing in the snow. When the cops showed up, they tried to ask me what I saw, but what could I even say? Tell them about how a good man just got gunned down on his own porch holding his granddaughter? Ain't no point, they wasn't gonna catch those guys, not here. I couldn't get that picture out of my head. His body slumped over, the Christmas lights blinking around him, his granddaughter still crying. Ain't nothing here safe, not even on Christmas Eve. And every time I see them lights, that's all I will remember.